These are the question from PYQ. Okay, these questions are not prepared by me, so keep in mind you have to practice it. जोर से बोलो. Okay, open type of circulation. This is a type of circulation which takes place in lower organism. And this type of circulation takes place in higher organism. ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म जो ऑलरेडी यूनिसेलुलर है, उनके पास यही सारे उनके सेल ऑर्गेनेल है, दे डोंट हैव व्हाट वेसल्स. So when the blood is not confined into the blood vessel, then this is called open type of circulation. जबकि higher organism में when the blood is confined within blood vessels, then it is called closed type of circulation. So basically the blood vessels are present in higher organism, and it is most advanced type of circulation. Written? This question also comes, what is blood? Write the names of blood corpuscles. Write any 4 function of blood. Okay, so for that you have to know ki what is composition of blood. Okay, so the blood is composed of 2 things. One is plasma and second is blood corpuscles. Okay, this blood corpuscles are of 3 types. One is RBC, second is WBC, and third is platelet. Okay, this plasma is again made up of 2 things. One is water, another is dissolved proteins, and ions. Right? So RBC, as we know, it is called erythrocytes. WBC is called lymphocytes or leukocytes. Platelets is called thrombocytes. Okay, this lymphocyte is of 2 types. One is granulated and another one is non-granulated corpuscles. Okay, the granulated is of 3 types. One is neutrophil, eosinophils, and basophils. This make it leukocyte. Okay, इसको leukocyte कर दो. So here you will get to know it is divided into 2. One is monocyte and another one is lymphocyte. Okay, ठीक है. It is very easy. अभी जैसा लग रहा है वैसा नहीं है, जैसे समझ जाओगे बहुत easy हो जाएगा ये. ठीक है. First of all, the blood is made up of 2 things. One is plasma and second is blood corpuscles. Okay, the plasma is divided into 2 parts, that is water and dissolved protein and ions. इसका मतलब जब आप ब्लड को देखते हैं तो ये ब्लड 2 चीज़ों से मिलकर बना हुआ है. एक होता है इसका लिक्विड पार्ट और दूसरा होता है इसका सेलुलर पार्ट. जो ब्लड कॉर्पस्कल्स है इसी को ही हम क्या बोलते हैं, द सेल्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन द ब्लड. द सेल्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन द ब्लड इज ऑफ 3 टाइप. वन इज आरबीसी जो मेन रोल प्ले करता है. सेकेंड इज डब्ल्यूबीसी, ठीक है, विच इज व्हाट, सोल्जर ऑफ योर बॉडी, ठीक है. एंड थर्ड इज प्लेटलेट. प्लेटलेट का फंक्शन क्या है, क्लॉटिंग करने का काम करता है. अगर कोई इंजरी आई तो वहाँ पे क्या करेगा, ये क्लॉटिंग करने का काम करता है. Here when then you will see the RBC, the another name of RBC is erythrocyte, the another name of WBC is leukocyte, and the another name of platelet is called thrombocyte. याद रखिए, when you are writing in your exam, it is better to write the biological name of any kind of organ or cell. Example, if you are writing RBC, other than that, उससे अच्छा आप क्या लिखो, इसको एरिथ्रोसाइट. ओके, WBC लिखने से अच्छा इसको क्या लिखो, आपका ल्यूकोसाइट. देन प्लेटलेट्स के का इसका सेकंड नेम क्या है, आपका थ्रोम्बोसाइट. नाउ वी विल गो कि व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ आरबीसी. तो आरबीसी इज अ सेल विच कैरीज व्हाट, हीमोग्लोबिन. व्हाट इट कैरीज, हीमोग्लोबिन. एंड व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस हीमोग्लोबिन. हीमोग्लोबिन इज एन एलिमेंट विच हैव 4 आर्म्स. इसके पास 4 आर्म्स है और ये हर आर्म से क्या करता है, आपका ऑक्सीजन को पकड़ता है. The main function of RBC is the transportation of oxygen. The main function of RBC is transportation of oxygen. If the question comes for 5 marks, what is blood? What is the function of blood? If you will write one function of this each, you will make it for 5 marks. Okay? तो सबसे पहला क्या है आपका RBC. RBC is red blood cell. Why it is red? Because of the presence of hemoglobin. Why we are saying कि it is red because of hemoglobin? Because आप देखोगे this heme means iron and the color of iron is red. ठीक है, so the hemoglobin's color is red and because of that the color of RBC is also red. The function of RBC is to carry oxygen. What is the function of RBC? To carry oxygen. अगर मैं ये ऑक्सीजन ना बोलूं और बोलूं कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड भी कैरी करता है तो सही है कि नहीं है, सही है. That means we can write in a statement the function of RBC is the transportation of gases and it contains a respiratory pigment called hemoglobin. इस hemoglobin को क्या बोलते हैं, respiratory pigment. Okay, तो write in your copy the function of RBC. The function of RBC is transportation of gases due to presence of respiratory pigment, due to presence of respiratory pigment called hemoglobin. Okay, if a question comes कि why the color of RBC is red, it is because of the presence of respiratory pigment hemoglobin. इसके नाम और सरनेम को साथ में बोलना है. आप इसका नाम ये याद रखो, रेस्पिरेटरी पिगमेंट, सरनेम इसका हीमोग्लोबिन है. ठीक है, तो ये आपकी कॉपी को थोड़ा सा क्या बनाता है और अट्रैक्टिव. रेस्पिरेटरी पिगमेंट हीमोग्लोबिन. एंड देन उसके बाद वी हैव व्हाट, WBC. द फंक्शन ऑफ WBC इज राइट, द फंक्शन ऑफ WBC इज टू फॉर्म antibodies against antigen. Okay, the function of WBC is to form antibodies against antigen. And what is another name of WBC? क्या बोलते हैं इसको हम, leukocyte. क्या बोलते हैं, leukocyte. Then the third one is thrombocyte or platelet. The function of thrombocyte is the formation of clots during injury. Okay. So in the next class we will continue this. The function you can write